how significant is this news that Jeff Bezos is leaving? Because after hours, we did see the Amazon stock really pairing some of those gains.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a surprise, but I don't think we can take it too much out of context. If you look at all the great entrepreneurs and early founders of some of the largest companies, if you look at Microsoft and others, I mean, this is a natural progression. Andy Jassy is very well equipped for this job. And, Jeff Bezos will still be very involved. He'll be vice chair and he'll be very involved with strategy and early products, as the company said. So it's a surprise, but it's not that unexpected at this point.
So you don't foresee any change in strategy under Andy Jassy?
Not really. I mean, Jeff is going to be very, very involved, and I think he's still going to be making a lot of the decisions from a strategic perspective. I think Andrew's just really going to be running the operations on a day-to-day. So, he's going to be the new leader with the day-to-day operations. Jeff can sit back a little bit and take control of, the long-term strategy and be less involved on the day-to-day. And I mean, again, this is what we've seen from some of the largest founders. If it was Bill Gates and Microsoft, it's sort of the same thing when he gave up brains as well.
No doubt about it, Brad. I mean, when they get to a certain point, they seem to want to relinquish the day-to-day and hand the sort of logistics, I guess, of it all over to somebody else so they can focus on the big picture. But when you think about this a bit more broadly, especially after the controversy surrounding Jeff and his very high-profile divorce over the last year, I mean, what do you think this is really all about in terms of going forward? What kind of projects do you think he's really going to be focusing on? Where were we going to see some of that Bezos magic playing out?
Yeah, and it's a great question. I think there's certainly a lot of initiatives that we're not even sure what he's working on, right? So there's new products and new initiatives that Amazon's doing that's sort of behind the scenes that we'll probably get more wind of in the future. I think in terms of where his focus and energy, I think you're right though. I think there's really been a lot of things that's happened over the last 12 to 24 months that maybe he's decided to what. It's just a lot to deal with, and given his wealth and what he's created, stepping back a little bit and giving the reins to somebody who has really done an amazing job with AWS and has grown it significantly. I don't think it's necessarily that bad of a move. And what is he going to be truly focused on? I think that's remained to be seen, and I don't think we'll know a lot about the special projects. But again, I think this makes sense, and while it certainly spooked. Initially, this will be overcome. The quarter was phenomenal. Profit was very high. And I think people are ultimately, after they digest this, they'll take it positively.